What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you represent. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already on YouTube, after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop. I'll let a few hundred of you come in and then I'm going in. Yeah. What's up, Lima? Tanisha Barnes. What's up, Tish? Let's see. Who is that? Slab Stories. Yvette. Omelo 91. What it do? Stephanie McGee. Mississippi checking in. M-I, crooked letter, I, crooked letter. Man, y'all better get out of here, boy. Y'all don't know nothing about that ABCs of spelling Mississippi. I'm going in, fam. So, Puff's former security guy who has been identified as his former head of security, Roger Bonds, is now ready to tell his story. Fam, y'all, they coming out the woodworks on this. Everybody gonna be trying to cash in on this. So now the former head of security guy, Roger Bonds. Let me get Roger Bonds' his picture up right quick. That's Roger Bonds. That's Puff's former head of security. He told a tale of, well, actually, he hasn't really spilled everything yet, but what he did is confirm Cassie's statements. You know, he was identified in the lawsuit that was pending against Puff, and Cassie named him in the lawsuit. So once he said, because he was named in the lawsuit, he's going to go ahead on and talk now. Here's a statement that he posted on Instagram. This is not meant to be threats or snitching or anything like that against Cassie or Diddy or anyone else. This is me telling my truth as I truly remember it for two reasons only. First, because I have 4 daughters, so on all dudes, my truth as I seen it, saw it, and was involved with it for years. That's just one reason. Don't know what the other reason is, but that's what he posted. He also posted this on Instagram. I'm willing to tell my truth because for so many years I was quiet. Nothing matters now but family. So Roger Bonds is ready to tell his truth. Now, in that lawsuit, the lawsuit claims that Roger was present in Los Angeles when Puffy beat and stomped on Cassie. And he was also present again in Las Vegas when Puffy beat and stomped on Cassie. Both times for talking to a prospective manager. She was looking for management. And she said that she thought that Puffy would be excited that she was trying to do something for herself, for her career. But instead, he whooped on her both times that she tried to recruit a manager. The second time in Vegas, she said that the security guard and his personal assistant cried with her after Puffy beat her up. She said the security guard tried to calm him down, tried to intervene, but to no avail. I'm saying security guard, but the head of security guard, Roger Bonds, tried to intervene, but to no avail. And he couldn't do anything about it. So essentially, he just stepped to the side. In this particular situation, this particular altercation, Puffy allegedly gave Cassie 2 black eyes. A lot of people are coming for the head of security, Roger Bond, saying, yeah, now you want to talk. Now you want to say something after all of this time. You ain't said nothing. You watched that girl get beat for years and you stayed quiet as long as you was making money. Now you telling us this story about how you got daughters and that's why you want to say something. What do y'all think about that, family? Do he have a leg to stand on? Before you go off on him, perhaps you might want to consider that, you know, if we are to believe that Puffy is this dangerous guy that everybody is saying that he is, perhaps the head of security was scared. Maybe he was scared. Is it plausible? They talking about Puffy blowing up cars and shit. I mean, if you were head of security, would you had said something? I mean, the way that they're talking about Puffy, they talking about Puffy like Puffy is a stone cold killer. Like if you cross Puffy, you could end up dead. That's the way they're talking about Puffy. I don't know what the truth is, but this is what they're saying. So if Cassie could be afraid of Puffy, why couldn't the head of security guy, why couldn't he be afraid of Puffy? This is just, I'm just playing devil's advocate, fam. I'm not saying I'm picking one side or the other. I'm not saying that I'm choosing one story or the other. I'm just looking at this thing from different angles. And I'm also looking at it from the angle of people saying, okay, well, he got paid. He was getting paid, so he kept his mouth shut. As long as the money was good, he kept his mouth shut. There was a lot of people during slavery who kept their mouths shut because they were getting paid. A lot of family members who benefited from slavery. Maybe they wasn't out there whipping human beings and murdering human beings, but they ate off the blood money. They lived off the blood money and they didn't say nothing. Now, I bet you $1 to a donut that some of those people who justify slavery to this day is condemning the bodyguard or the security, the head of security. It's just absolutely amazing how people are willing to adjust their convictions based on their benefits, whether they can benefit off of something or not. A lot of times people criticize hip hop. Most of the people who criticize hip hop don't eat off hip hop. But I've seen it where somebody was very critical of hip hop at one point, and then sometime, you know, they got some deal in place and where they were able to eat, and all of a sudden they was quiet as a church mouse. So this guy, Roger Bonds, how much culpability do he have in the Cassie situation if we are to believe that she was indeed abused? And this is coming from several sources that work with Puffy. Different people are saying Puffy whooped that girl. He whooped on her. So if we are to believe that, where does the accountability kick in? Or does it kick in for the head of security at all? It seems like to me that perhaps if the head of security was there, he's working in almost in a law enforcement type capacity. That means that he has some type of obligation to public safety. personal safety, the people around Puffy, right? So if that security guard was on site, if that security guy was on site and Casey was getting her head beat in and he didn't do anything, why isn't he being sued? I don't even know if she have a legal ground to sue him, but I'm just saying, I know people will sue a ham sandwich. You know what I'm saying? So why isn't she being sued? Why isn't he being sued? Well, a natural conclusion would be because he ain't got Puffy money. Going into the comments. What's up, Buckhorse DC? I see you. Miss Riley, what up? Miss Riley says she believes Cassie without a doubt. Give me a thumbs up if you believe Cassie. Thumbs up if you believe these allegations of abuse, sexual assault, sex trafficking. Give me a thumbs up if you believe that, yeah, what she is saying is true. Thumbs down if you say, ain't no way, man. No way that man did all of that. I don't believe it. Puffy ain't built like that, man. I don't believe that for 1 second. Thumbs down. What's up, Willetta? I don't know, fam. Look like y'all kind of look like y'all trying to, it looks like it's almost exclusively a thumbs up there. Damn. There go a thumbs down. That girl says, nah, that man ain't did all of that. Got some 2 thumbs up. Look, hey, man. Fifi. What's up, Gina B? Wow. Leroy Young. Terrence Abraham. And here's the thing, fam. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody was being accused of being abusive. But this is like abuse on a different level. The way that they're saying this stuff, the way that they're painting these pictures, they're painting this picture like Puffy is a monster. I mean, like a monster. I couldn't do it, fam. I couldn't be a part of something like that. I couldn't watch a woman being beaten, and even one day, I couldn't hang around a dude like that. I'd intervene off the jump. You know, I don't want to be a part of that. I don't like that energy. You know, a guy that has that type of energy for a woman who's out of control like that, they're very dangerous. I don't want to be around that type of dude. I don't want to be around that type of dude. So, yeah, I don't even have friends that I know of that beat on women. I don't have those type of friends. I don't kick it with them type of dudes. Those are emotional dudes. And I know some of y'all are listening, and it ain't too late, bro. Get control of your mind. If you have some buttons, let's say that was buttons that was wired to your brain, and those buttons, somebody could hit that button, and the button say jump, you jump. The button say swing, you swing. The button say talk loud, you talk loud. Get angry, you get angry. Anything that they hit, if they hit those buttons and you just flip out, you do exactly what those buttons say do, you're not in control of your mind. And there are people that purposely push your buttons to get a reaction out of you. And and oftentimes they end up getting the reaction that they want. When you truly in control of your own brain, they push that button and you do something totally different. I ain't saying you letting people pass. I ain't saying you letting somebody get over you, treat you bad and all that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying don't give them what they want. You know? And if you want to give them what they want, don't give it to them when they want it. You know, the element of surprise is how you win the game. You can't let the enemy know your every step, your every move. That element of surprise is something else, man. B-Dub, what up? Leroy Young. Smurfy. What's up, Smurfy? Alicia Loving Life. Cali Girl. Delmar Jones. What's up, Delmar Jones? Margot. Family, give me some of them thumbs up, fam. Give me hit that like button. Smash the like button, fam. Smash that like button. What's up, Carla? Charisma. Laurie Parks. What's up, Laurie Parks? Laurie Parks. Okay. Close to the name of somebody I know. Let's get it. Rashida Terry. I don't know. It seems like the industry is trying to take him down for some reason. There may be some truth to some of these allegations, but do you really think the PDTB didn't know beforehand? Okay, so yeah, family, you know, like it always typically boiled down to, you know, pissing off the wrong person, right? It just typically boils down to that. Like, you know, a lot of times when people that got a lot of power, you know, they can have that power and they can abuse that power for years and years and years, and nothing happens until they piss off the wrong person. And that person has some power that is unparalleled, and they come get them. They can bring them down. So, but also it can just be a situation where you just picked the wrong one to piss off. You violated the wrong person and the stars aligned, and boom, here we go. And keep in mind, Cassie pretty much was low key. Cassie wasn't a loud chick. You know, she damn near like a Rosa Parks of this type of movement. She wasn't loud. She was, you know, an attractive girl. She's an attractive girl, not loud, not wild like a lot of these chicks on the internet is, telling all that business all day, every day. You know, low key, a likable person. It's easy to support somebody like her. It's easy to like somebody like a Cassie. Remind me of Aaliyah a little bit, you know, how likable Aaliyah was. It's easy to like somebody like Aaliyah, you know, who was, you know, low key, who didn't, you know, jump out in the public and tell all her business, you know, who carried herself with some class and dignity. It's easy to support a woman who comes out like that. So who knows? K Mac, if you're just joining, fam, we're talking about Puffy's former security, head of security, who dropped a message on Instagram about how he feels about everything that's going on around here. And here's a picture of him. That's him. That's Roger Bonds. He was Puffy's head of security for years. And yeah, he took to Instagram to sound out on what's been going on lately. This is not meant to be threats or snitching or anything like that against Cassie or Diddy or anyone else. This is me telling my truth as I truly remember it for 2 reasons only. First, because I have 4 daughters, so on all dues my truth as I seen it, saw it, and was involved with it for years. That's a statement that he posted on Instagram. He also said this in his caption: I'm willing to tell my truth because for so many years I was quiet. Nothing matters now but family. I don't like when people say I'm here to tell my truth. I just feel some kind of way about that. My truth. I'm here to tell my truth. Just say I'm here to tell the truth, and we get it. It's your truth. What's understood ain't got to be said. So when you say my truth, it's almost like you're giving a different version of the truth. I mean, she's telling her truth. He's telling his truth. No, just tell the truth. There's only one truth, and that is the truth. It's not his truth, her truth, our truth, their truth. It's the truth. I get what some people are trying to say or whatever, but I just don't like how that's worded. I don't like the way that's worded. Here to tell my truth. Sound like a lie to me when somebody say that. He's telling his truth. She's telling her truth. That sounds like you can manipulate the truth. That sounds like the truth manipulated. Alfred Butler, what up? Sway's channel. Judge Trez, Olivia Mitchell. Give me a thumbs up, fam, if you believe Cassie's story. If you believe what Cassie is saying, if you believe these accusations, the claims that she's made against Diddy, give me a thumbs up. If you say, hell no, Diddy ain't did that, man, leave that man alone. Thumbs down. Thumbs down. Yvette Allen. Okay, so you got people who say, well, why did he settle? Why did he settle so fast? Why did he settle so fast? Why did he settle so fast? I know if it's me, family, and I know I'm not built like that. I know I wouldn't dare do something like that. The stuff that he's been accused of doing, that ain't me. So I don't care how much bread I got. If my lawyers come at me like that and say, yo, we need to settle, I'm so hard-headed, man. I wouldn't be able to do it. Especially not in 24 hours. Unless I would be like, hold on, wait, man, hold on, shit, man, this woman said I did. Do you understand what she's saying I did? No, man, I'm not, no. I got to process that first. This woman said this man sex trafficked her, made her have sex with male prostitutes, beat on her, stomped her, kicked her, man. I'm like, no, bro, that ain't me. No, you ain't finna put that on my record. I got some bad stuff on my record now. Don't get me wrong. I ain't been no angel. In fact, there's been times I've been a straight up devil. But it's some things, man. You ain't putting that on my record. You ain't putting that, not that. Then what happens? I'm sure some kind of way they're trying to make a criminal case for this. They're trying to make a criminal case. And I wouldn't be surprised if one came, if somebody didn't show up and file some type of charges, some type of criminal charges. They're trying to put Puffy in jail. They're trying to destroy his empire. They are trying to knock that thing all the way down. So I would not be surprised if that happened. Look, man, I'm going to be fighting for mine. No, I ain't do that, man. Let's go. Who did what they did? What? Hey, man, and I'm coming for everybody. I'm not just coming for the person who lied on me. I'm coming for anybody who's supporting the lie. I'm coming for the lawyers. I'm coming for the prosecutors. I'm coming for anybody, the bloggers, everybody gonna get it. You're not finna just handle me like that. You're not finna just lie on me like that. Nah, man. And I'm gonna make an example out of whoever lied on me. I'm gonna make an example out of them. Just for the rest of them to know ain't nothing sweet over here. Y'all ain't getting nothing free over here. I work too hard for mine. Ain't nothing free over here. I'm gonna fight for mine. When I get through, the lawyer's gonna owe me. Her lawyers, they gonna owe me some money. Let's put this out here. Hold on. Let's see what this says. Alert. Willie D Live has scammers in the chat that have a fake ID of Willie D asking about crypto investing. Beware. Absolutely beware, fam. I ain't asking nobody about no crypto investing. Y'all know I'm a big crypto enthusiast, and I just tell y'all what I'm doing or whatever, but I ain't going to be reaching out to y'all, asking y'all to sign up for nothing. I ain't doing none of that. I ain't sending nobody no DMs, none of that. I'm not doing none of that. So if you see somebody out there hitting you up with this, yeah, they got a whole fake ID of me, fam. Everything, whole fake ID. And if you really know what to look for, you can tell it's fake. Y'all be careful out there, family. Be careful. Yeah. Stephen M. See, and I can tell you this too, fam. So above, what's up? I can tell you this. A lot of times when dudes hit on women, they're insecure. They're insecure. That's all it is. It's insecurity. And this is a control mechanism. Because they'll beat on women, but when men don't act the way that they want men to act, they don't beat on men. I know some of us say, well, he's bipolar, he got a man. Well, why is it that he know how to not swing on men, but he can swing on a woman? Nah, fam, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. A lot of these dudes, and it ain't got nothing to do with love either, fam. I'm gonna say that. Because love don't hurt. It's got everything to do with being insecure. It ain't got nothing to do with love, because we don't hurt the ones we love. We hurt the ones oftentimes that we should love. We hurt the ones oftentimes that we should love. You don't hurt the ones you love. And a lot of these dudes, when they go into shooting and beating and all that kind of stuff, they're doing it because they don't love the woman. They just want to possess the woman. They want to control her. And a lot of it is based on sex. They're thinking that chick gonna be doing everything to that other dude that she did with them. So that's why they want to beat on her and try to control her. A lot of dudes be with women who they feel like they don't really deserve. And it ain't nothing that you can do to tell this dude that he is really deserving of this chick. He just feel like he don't deserve her. Just like you have some women who are beautiful, but they pick themselves apart every day in the mirror. Everybody in the world tell this girl how good she look, except her. She just be picking herself apart on a daily basis. Been picking herself apart since she was in elementary school. People been telling us she's beautiful. but she don't see it. It's self-esteem, something else, man. When you got good self-esteem, when you got a healthy dose of self-esteem, you don't hurt people who you should love. You don't be like throwing your life away and just, you know, putting yourself in harm's way. When you care about yourself, when you love yourself enough to know that, hey, if she don't want to be with me, she don't want to act right, I know somebody who do. I'll find me somebody who will. That's the way I do. I don't do all that stressing and stuff. I promise you, fam, I don't. You can't find one woman in the world who can say I did. You can't find her. DJ Scrap, what up? Sharika Griffin. This is the guy who's the subject of this discussion. That's Roger Bonds. That's Puffy's former head of security. That's Roger Bonds. Roger got a story to tell, and he's ready to tell it. Everybody's telling their story, and Roger's like, I'm ready to tell my story. So I suspect that Roger will be telling his story within the next week or so. Whoo-wee, man. Whoo-wee. Roger was head of security, so Roger's seen a lot. Head of security, Roger controlled the coming and the goings. Roger controlled who walks in that dressing room and who had to get out of that dressing room, who can walk in that room and who got to leave. So he knows a lot. That's Roger with Cassie. Ooh-wee, man. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee, man. Boy, I'm talking about they coming out the woodworks. Cassie filed that lawsuit and opened up the floodgates. It could be years and years before this thing is finally resolved. It could be years and years and years before it's resolved. Wow. Just wow. Where you at, Craig?
I see. I'm at the house.
Okay, you can just walk in.
Okay, the car just pulled up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, fam. Cold game. Cold game. If you're just not joining, give me a thumbs up if you believe Cassie's story. Thumbs down if you say, no way, Jose. Puff ain't do nothing like that, man. Leave that man alone. Let that man live. He ain't do that. Thumbs down if you don't believe the story that Cassie's telling. Thumbs up if you believe her. Keep it going, fam. Keep the chat going. I'll leave it open. And actually, we're gonna move from the chat to the regular comment section. I'm gonna end this live. But I appreciate y'all for joining, fam. I think I'm gonna try to check out this Deion Sanders Colorado football for a minute, and then I'm gonna pivot. I may bring you this other story I got in mind. I've been wanting to tackle, but until then, fam, I appreciate y'all. Smash up the likes on your way out the door. No more talk.